Good morning, and welcome to this spiritual reflection this morning from Deborah's Tree. I'm the Reverend Rosalind Taylor. Happy to be with you as always. And I've brought, as often I do, a candle for us to reflect on for maybe just a moment of meditation, a moment of quietness, focusing on the light. And thinking about that beautiful light that comes into our lives in this time of Advent, leading up to Christmas. Now, typically an Advent candle would be purple. My candle is crimson, another seasonal color. But either way, the light is what is important to reflect on in Advent. So, as you probably know, Advent means arrival or coming. And in this case, it's the arrival of the infant Jesus into the world and the arrival or the coming of Jesus into our lives individually. It's a time of preparation for Christmas as we open up to the light that is on its way and is already here in our lives. So around the world, there's a lot of different Christian communities that celebrate Advent in many different ways. Some of them don't even particularly focus on Advent, but those that do typically have a wreath with evergreens and then 4 candles in it, three of them purple and one of them pink. And then on Christmas Day, the Christ candle is lit in the center and that one is white. So that circle of a wreath represents the Divine One's never-ending love for us. It's in a circle and goes round and round and continues always. Love for us and all of creation. And the evergreens that are woven into the wreath maybe are a symbol of perpetual life, rather like this cute little evergreen Christmas tree behind me, because it's evergreen. It's always alive. And so when they're lit, the candles bring light into our darkness, whether it's the darkness of the season in the northern hemisphere or the darkness of our chaotic world, or the darkness that we might individually be feeling spiritually, or in community feeling spiritually darkened. But this candlelight reflects the divine light that came into the world as Jesus Christ, and the hope and the peace and the joy of that incarnation. So this week is the second Sunday in Advent. And as I said, traditions and themes vary, but quite often the second Sunday is a Sunday that focuses on peace. Peace in the world, peace in our communities, peace in our families, peace within ourselves. And so by focusing on peace at this point, hopefully we can find some comfort and ease any anxiety we might be feeling, and really lift up the true peace that the divine gives us as a gift. I have a short reading about peace from Isaiah 26. You, Adonai, give true peace to those who depend on you, because they trust you. So trust Adonai always. Very simple message. Very succinct there. If you trust in the divine, you will be given a state of spiritual peace. And that thought is expanded a little bit in Swedenborg. Peace holds within itself trust in the Divine One, that the divine governs all things and provides all things, and that the divine leads towards an end that is good. When a person believes these things about the divine, they are at peace, since they fear nothing and no anxiety about things to come disturbs them. That is probably not true of all of us at all times, but I think that each one of us can have moments, and maybe longer moments, and maybe a continual state of peace when we are feeling that trust in the divine. And we're not really afraid or anxious until the next time. But that's my prayer for you, is that you can have many moments of that kind of peace. And so I'd like to end actually with the Serenity Prayer. It's a prayer that was written by Reinhold Niebuhr. And this is the long version, so please pray with me. God, grant me the serenity to accept that things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference. Living one day at a time, enjoying one moment at a time, accepting hardships as the pathway to peace. Taking, as he did, this sinful world as it is, not as I would have it. Trusting that he will make all things right if I surrender to his will, that I may be reasonably happy in this life and supremely happy with him forever in the next. Amen. And so as we go forth into today, grace and peace from the one who is and who was and who is yet to come. Amen.